It's kind of late. Hello, everyone. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Sorry it's so late. It's been a wild ride. It's crazy. My wife has been hospitalized a few times, and this is the craziest it's been. But let me know if you guys can hear me. Hello, everyone. Hi, Jen here. How's it going? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Just giving you guys a quick update on what's going on. All right, so thank you so much to everyone joining in. Thank you so much for being here so late. I apologize that it's so late. But I don't know if you guys saw my post a few days ago talking about how my wife was admitted to that hospital that we were at. You guys saw when we were in the ER. Thank you so much, M and Big Bugs. Thank you, and also Michael De La Rosa. Thank you so much. So she is hospitalized. She did get admitted into that hospital. But the problem with that hospital is that it's an older one. So there's no private rooms in that hospital. Especially it's at capacity. It's completely full. And there's a lot of COVID patients, believe it or not. But it's completely full. There's a lot of isolation rooms and stuff like that. So she's sharing a room with another lady, and I'm not allowed to be there. My wife is not happy about that. She's very disheartened about that. She's very sad about that. That I can't be there with her at night anymore, because normally I'm with her 23 hours a day. You know, I only leave for like an hour or so, just so she can. Just so I can go and shower and go home, go shower and stuff like that. But this time I couldn't do that because they are not allowing me to stay overnight, because the lady that's on the next right next to her. So updates regarding her. She's doing a lot better. She got dialysis yesterday. Today she rested for dialysis. Tomorrow she gets dialysis again. If she gets discharged tomorrow morning, then she'll do dialysis at a center instead of in the hospital. So we'll keep you updated on that. Now, regarding her liver, there was some type of infection in her liver, and she got 2 blood transfusions. She got one when she got there in the ER, and then she got another one yesterday when she was doing her dialysis. So they didn't tell us that at the other hospital, where she pretty much got released unsafely. They didn't tell us about that she needed blood. They didn't tell us that she had a liver infection. They didn't tell anything of that. All they told us is you have to leave. The insurance stopped paying. You need to get the heck out of here. So today, I was with her during the day, but the lady next to her, she's an older lady, and she's not fully, okay, I guess dementia or something like that. So she's not the friendly of people. So, when she got a little bit too agitated, I had to step out, and then I had to step in, and I had to step out. So she's very nice with my wife. But for some reason, every single time that I go in, she gets a little, I don't know, uneasy, I'm going to say. And that's okay. That's okay. I respect her too. She's a person in the hospital. She's there because she's ill and stuff. And I totally get it. But for my wife's standpoint, she's a little bit, she's sad that because I'm always there 23 hours a day with her. And now she's kind of alone, not me there with her. So right now, I'm staying at a hotel that's literally around the corner from the hospital. That's where I'm at right now. I'm at a hotel right now. Let me show you guys. See? So I'm at a hotel. And I just came out of the hospital right now because the time for visiting is 10 p.m. is the cutoff. So I had to drive I went to get something to eat and just came over here at the hospital. It's around the corner from the hospital, so I won't have to drive all the way home. I don't want to do that. It's kind of far. And then if something happens, I have to, fly back to the hospital, and I don't want something bad to happen. So I ended up getting a hotel here close to the hospital. and that way, in case anything, the doctor calls me, the nurses call me, something's going on with my wife, I'm literally around the corner. I'll be there like in less than 5 minutes. So I just wanted to make sure that I was there. And this is all thanks to you guys, folks. Everyone that is supporting us through PayPal and Zelle. Everyone that is supporting us through GoFundMe and stuff like that. I'm able to do all of these things because of you guys. For real. I'm not even joking right now. I'm able to do this because of you. Today, I also went to go pick up my wife's wheelchair. The insurance didn't pay for it because they refused, saying that she could walk. So there's no need for her to get a wheelchair. The doctor did a prescription for her or whatever, and I was able to go and through some program that they have, I was able to pay some out of pocket, and then the rest of it will be covered. So I was able to get her a wheelchair. So then that way, when she gets out, I'll be able to transport her from place to place and stuff like that. She also got a walker, so I got that for her. So that's ready to go. I went to go pick up her medications from the first hospital when we got unsafely discharged. I went to go pick up that medication. 12 different medications, folks. 12. I cannot believe how much medication she's on right now. A lot of those medications kind of like contradict themselves according to the pharmacist. So I have to be very careful, and I have to really do my research and make sure that all those medications that they gave her, because they gave her some medications that they're not supposed to be given to someone with end-stage kidney failure. Can you believe that? So, or some of the medications are not supposed to be given with other medications that she has or has been taking. So I have to be very careful, because the last thing I want is for me to give medications that contradict themselves or she's not supposed to be taking, and something really bad happens at that point, So I have to be very careful with that. But as of right now, she's on antibiotics for the liver infection that she was having. That's why the liver was inflamed. She got blood transfusions. She's getting her dialysis done. If she's stable by overnight tonight, then I might be able to pick her up tomorrow. So then that way she can go to the center and get her dialysis done there. She got dialysis done yesterday, not today. She had a kind of like a day off. We are in the same situation with my dad. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Michael. I'm so sorry, brother. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. It's such a horrible, horrible situation, horrible disease. It's seeing someone deteriorate like that. It's so hard, because you remember how they were before they got sick, and then when they get sick, you see them deteriorate. I saw my wife turn yellow, and her eyes turned yellow, and she lost all of her muscle mass in her legs. And now she can walk small distances, but she gets very, very tired very quickly, and she feels like she's gonna pass out. So when not this time that I bring her home, hopefully tomorrow or maybe the next day, she'll be able to move around in the wheelchair. Which I'm very happy that I was able to get it because of you guys. You guys have all the help that you guys have been giving me has been, I've been able to go and get these things like the wheelchair, the walker, and stuff like that. So thank you for that, guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for all of your help, for all of your prayers and everything. Prayers are being answered every single day. So I am so sorry, Michael, for your dad, that he's going through the same thing. This ordeal, like this situation right now that we're in, is so different than when we found out that she was diagnosed with kidney failure back in December, when she was hospitalized back in March, when she was hospitalized again in May, and then when she was hospitalized for the third time and she got her catheter done, all that stuff, at the end of July. So she's been in the hospital a couple of times throughout the year, but this is the only time that it has been a wild ride where she's not getting the care that she's supposed to be getting. And she's more sick now than she was at those previous times when she was in the hospital, which I find so crazy that now that she is at her sickest, she's not getting the care that she was supposed to be getting, So I'm just glad that they gave us more answers. We don't have more questions and answers this time, but it sucks that I can't be there with her at night, to make sure that she's sleeping good, to make sure that giving her the medication they're supposed to be getting, that she's not just sitting there screaming in pain, those things. I'm angry, I'm sorry, I am, but at the same time, I want her to get the care that she needs. But I'm always there with her to make sure that if she's in pain, that she gets her medication, that if she needs to go to the bathroom, that I'm there, that all of those things, And I can't. This time I can't because they didn't let me. They didn't let me stay because she's sharing a room. It's an older hospital, so it's not private rooms. It's all two people, A and B, And I'm here. And she's there. But I hope that she feels better. And I hope that she is better tomorrow. I hope that I'm going to be able to take her home tomorrow, and I'm hoping that she's just gonna, they'll be able to take her to dialysis. The other thing that's gonna happen tomorrow, and again, prayers are being answered, folks. All of you guys that are praying, thank you, because of you guys, we're getting, stuff is getting put on fast track. Tomorrow we're doing orientation, so I'm gonna be there with her. I'm gonna do orientation over Zoom with UC San Diego. That's where she's getting her kidney transplant done. So they're doing an orientation tomorrow at 10 a.m. And we're going to go over, everything that has to do with what to expect for her and myself, what to do in case of any problems or anything like that. Just like an orientation of what to expect when we actually go in for testing. So she's getting all her stuff done October the 7th. So October the 7th is when she's getting all her evaluation done. So then that way she can get evaluated to see how strong she is for kidney transplant, So that's happening tomorrow. That's the orientation. It's just over Zoom. It's not in person. On October 7th, it's in person. So I'm trying to prepare her for that point. I'm trying to prepare her to get to that point. But as of right now, folks, like I said, I'm just making sure that she's okay. I'm making sure that she is getting the care that she needs, and it sucks that I can't be there with her, and it sucks that I cannot be there next to her, while she's in the hospital. But it is what it is right now. I'm hoping I can take her home tomorrow if she's stable and good, and it's safe for her to leave. And then that way we can take her over to dialysis. I can take her over to dialysis. If you guys have any questions, again, thank you so much to everyone that has been supporting us through, PayPal and Zelle and GoFundMe and stuff like that. It helps out so much, especially right now with all those medications and all the stuff that she's getting. I don't know what other medications they're going to give her when she gets released from this other hospital. And then we have to deal with all the co-pays and out-of-pocket expenses that came with the last hospitalization and this hospitalization, the one before that. But you guys have helped out so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for all your help that you guys have given. You guys are amazing. If you guys are watching this after not live, and if it's a video, thank you. If you helped out, thank you so much. And if you'd like to help out, the link is in the description below. Just want to put that out there. People ask all the time. So the link in the description below, there's information there. Let me see. Loma Linda helped my dad out, gave him an attention and care. They have all kinds of specialists from heart to kidney to liver. Praying for you guys. Thank you so much, Michael. Yeah, Loma Linda University Hospital is it's huge. It's a gigantic hospital, and it's all over the place. I'm not exactly sure which Loma Linda your dad went to, but if he got the care that he needed there, I'm happy. And I'm gonna be honest, the first 3 hospitalizations my wife was in, the first time she was in for 10 days, the second time she was in there for like 5 or 6 days, the third time when she got her catheter done and liver biopsies and all that stuff, she was there for 17 days. But this last time she was there for 8 days, but they pretty much kicked her out. They told her to go home, pretty much, that they're not going to do any more for her. The insurance is not going to pay for anything else other than what they've done. and they unsafely discharged her. Then we went into another hospital, much older hospital in a different area, and that hospital is giving us more answers than questions. And she got 2 blood transfusions that she needed. By the way, she's getting some type of antibiotic that for her liver they got inflamed due to an infection, and that infection they don't understand exactly how she contracted it, but she did. So now she's on medications for that, trying to get her liver fixed. But they said they still need to go. She still needs to go to a liver specialist, which is in San Diego, where she's going for her transplant. So they told her to wait until October for them to check that out with the liver, because the specialist is at UC San Diego. That's where they send everybody for liver problems when they need a specialist. So we're gonna figure that out tomorrow. Hopefully we'll let them know what they say. But yeah, futures past. So sorry that you and your wife are going through this. I am glad that she's better in a better hospital. So I'm so angry. The insurance company is putting you through all they cares about profit. Yeah, of course. Blood transfer. Liver, no. Blood transfer, stop W. I'm sorry, I don't understand, Alicia. I think you're saying liver, no, bad transfer, stop W. I'm not sure what that means. But yeah, so thank you so much, Futures Past. Yeah, I'm also very disappointed. Disappointed with how everything is going. You hear about it. You hear about how horrible our health system is. But it's not until you're in the middle of it. It's not until you have a loved one that has a very serious condition, a very serious illness, and for them to do what they have done to others that you heard of, you don't really feel the impact of it, believe it or not. Being shown the door when you know that your loved one is still very ill, it's so sad, so disheartening to me. I didn't even know if to get angry or sad, or I tried my best to keep my composure. Towards the end, I did get very angry, but I knew that if I was to do something stupid, then for real, my wife was going to be alone. So I had no choice but to grab all that anger, just hold it, and for my wife, and not let her see that. Just let her see that, okay, let's fix this, instead of lashing out. It's like, what do we do next? Where do we go from here? Like, how do I fix this? How do I get this to make her feel better? It says, I just got a $29,000 hospital bill for 3-day hospital stay. My insurance is refusing to pay. It sucks. Yes. Oh my gosh. If you were to see all the bills that I have stacked up from December till now, some of the things is like, okay, your hospital stay, let's say it's going to be covered, but that one specialist that came to see you for like 2 seconds, well, guess what? That guy's out of network. That other specialist that came to see you and put in some labs and put in this and put in that, well, guess what? All of that stuff is out of network. And now you're stuck with, let's say the first hospitalization is like 10 grand. The second one's like 12 grand. The third one is like another 10 or 12 grand. So it's like, I'm at a point where I'm like drowning in this hospital debt. And my wife still feels like crap, It's like going to a mechanic to fix your car, and your car's still broken, but the $2,000 bill is due. It's and you can't even drive your car. It's like it's crazy. It's crazy how everything happens. But and this, when I first started this when I first put it out there, it wasn't supposed to be like what is happening now. The first video that I made, I told everyone, hey guys, you know, I'm drowning in debt and I need help. I'm drowning in debt with this thing and I need help. I'm doing a fundraiser. I need help, guys. And then all of a sudden, it turned into us getting kicked out of a hospital because the insurance didn't want to pay. It's like, not even with all the co-pays that we're paying, not even with all the out-of-pocket expenses and all the other crap that they do, is like, oh, you need to pay this much money in order for us to cover the rest, and all of this crap that they did. At the end of the day, they said, you know what, we're just going to stop paying. Like, this is getting, I guess to them, they believe that it's getting out of hand. Or that my wife is lying, one of the two. But that's because they're not in my wife's body. They're not in my wife's body. She's the one that's feeling like crap. She's the one that's feeling full of toxins and disgusting. She's the one that's not being able to walk or walk by herself to the bathroom. See, she's going through all of that. The insurance company doesn't know that. The insurance company doesn't care. They just see, oh, well, wait a minute. Your wife has been hospitalized 3 times. We've paid out this much. But wait a minute. How much money have I paid? How much money have I paid? How much money has already been put into my account that I've been paying for the last couple months? They don't see that. They just see how much money they've been putting out, you know? You have a good attitude. Good for you. You're strong. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, you know, I have to be strong for my wife. It's just me and her right now, in person, you know? Online, we have all of you guys. Online prayers, we have all of you guys. But in person, it's just me and my wife. Unfortunately, her family is 3.5 hours away. So they can come, but only certain times when they're not working and stuff like that, or they put it in their scheduling. You know, we understand. I totally get it. They have their lives. They have to work. They have kids. You know, their kids have to go to school and all those things. I get it. I'm updating them daily. I'm telling them, you know what, your sister's doing good. Your daughter's doing good, and you know, so I'm updating the whole family. I'm taking care of my wife, and then I'm dealing with the insurance. But all of this is not going to bring me down because I have to stay strong for my wife. I have to make sure that I hold the fort. Because the last thing I want is for her being sick, feeling the way she feels, doing, you know, getting all of the pokes and the probing and the everything, and all of a sudden she sees me go down. I can't allow that. So I have to be strong. So thank you so much for those kind words. Yep, always out of network. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back up. You have a good attitude. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. Don't read hospitals. I'm sorry, Alicia. I don't know if you're doing translator or something, but it's not coming up. Praying for your wife and you. Thank you so much. Up, always out of network. Guy comes in for 3 minutes, does nothing, then bill you. The insurance doesn't pay. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. That's exactly, okay, so maybe not this time, or was it this time? I don't know if it was this time or a couple times before. Okay, so there was this doctor. This nephrologist that came in because our normal nephrologist wasn't available. So we had to get another nephrologist, or they had to bring another nephrologist in. Okay. So my wife got discharged, so she went to go see her normal nephrologist, and we were about to go in, and the lady at the front desk at his general clinic, she's all like, oh, by the way, you guys have a $3,000 bill. I'm like, $3,000 bill? We've never even been here. This is the first time we ever been here. We've seen this nephrologist, but in the hospital. This is the first time we ever stepped foot in the clinic. Why do we owe $3,000? That makes no sense. And they go, oh, well, I guess you saw one of our nephrologists, not the doctor, not your normal doctor you're going to see today, but another nephrologist. at some point, and you are billed $3,000 because he was out of your network compared to your other nephrologist, your normal one, I guess. And I'm just like, we never seen that doctor in our lives. Well, it happens that at the ER, for 2 of the mornings that she was there, some random nephrologist showed up and said, yeah, I believe that we need a CT scan or a whatever scan, like an abdomen scan or a scan of the kidneys or the liver or whatever it was. So that's all he went in to say, and they charge us $3,000, and they wouldn't let us see our normal nephrologist until that bill was paid at a clinic, which we had never been there before. It was that in itself was the craziest point up to now, obviously, that we had gone through. And at that point, what am I going to do? I'm going to say, oh, sorry, babe, I can't, you can't see your nephrologist today and that nephrologist has been very good to us. That nephrologist has been a godsend to us. He's been so good to my wife. He knows my wife when it comes to all her medical issues in and out. He's always there. He puts her on, he got her the chair at the clinic for dialysis, quickly. She didn't have to wait. He's been very good to us, and we're very blessed to have him. But that clinic totally screwed us that time. And that was a couple months ago. And all because this random nephrologist came in and said that my wife needed some type of imaging. Crazy. Chicago. No, not Chicago. Prayers for your wife. Thank you so much. Please, let's see, you always had a network. Yeah, okay. Let me keep going. Sick and tired of, oh no, sorry. Doctors are crap these days. For 15 years, I've showed up with horrific symptoms and doctors just acted like I was crazy. Finally, I discovered that I had scleroderma terminal. They might have helped me earlier. Yes, there is a lot of that. Prayers for you and your wife. I just got another hospital bill for $5,400 because they claimed that they wouldn't cover because the hospital doctor was out of network. Yep. They should have told me it was out of network before they looked at me. They don't care. Chicago. Thanks, futures past. Yes. Yep. You're 100% instead of. Yeah. A lot of the out of network doctors and all this other stuff. But what I'm happy about so far is we're getting more answers here at this other hospital. It's crazy. It sucks that I can't be there with her at night. Because of the lady next to her. They won't let me stay. I can be there during the day, but then when they get dialysis, because I guess she has kidney problems too, she's on dialysis. So when they both get dialysis at the same time, pretty much, I have to step out because of HIPAA and all this other stuff. So I'm not there with her all the time. Dialysis takes 3 to 4 hours sometimes. And depending, like, let's say if my wife gets it first and then she gets it later, then we're talking 6 hours. So that's not good. But I hope that tomorrow they discharge her. Tomorrow we have to talk to UC San Diego. But everything is going well now. A lot better. They're a lot nicer to her there too. She's doing good. And the faster we get to transplant, the happier I'm going to be. Believe it or not, because once we actually get into transplant or the evaluation for transplant, then she's going to go in, do all the stuff that she needs to do. And then I'm going to go in because I'm going to donate a kidney to my wife. So I'm going to go in, get all of the stuff that I need done and all the imaging and testing. And, I'm going to get a colonoscopy, endoscopy, all the testing, the blood testing, the urine testing. They're going to check my kidneys. They're going to check my liver. They're going to check my bladder, everything. Make sure that I am not going to end up in kidney failure and down the road if I donate, which I hope to God not. And I hope that God allows me to donate a kidney to my wife, because from my end, it's already there for her. But I have to, the Lord is the one that approves and denies these things. Check in autoimmune if not getting diagnosis. But yeah, so The Corzo family, Chicago. I don't understand. Am I in Chicago? No, I'm not in Chicago. I'm in California. Which the healthcare here in California is wild. I mean, for people that work in the healthcare system, that's pretty good, because they get paid a lot more than other places. But healthcare in California is horrible. It says, that's nice of you. It's a tricky thing donating a kidney. Yeah, it is a tricky thing. It is. I mean, it's not as difficult and tricky as donating a liver or a lung. But donating a kidney is, it has, if you guys don't know, there's a couple ways of going about it. Obviously, you can get a kidney through a dead person or a donor somewhere. And that will take 13 and a half years for you to get one. So you're going to be on dialysis for 13 years. Or you can get a live donor, which, let's say me, and that takes a lot sooner. It's a lot sooner for that to happen. But in order for you to be a live donor, a couple things have to happen. One, you have to be in excellent health, which for me, check, I'm good. Two, you're going to have to be the same race as your wife or the person that you're trying to to donate to. And last time I checked, I think that's a check too. Three, you have to be compatible blood types in order for autoimmune stuff. And she's O positive and I'm O positive, so check, that's good. The third thing is that you're going to have to make sure that that the samples that they take are compatible to the point where antibodies or her antibodies want to attack mine and all that stuff. Now, if there's an issue regarding blood or the samples, you can always go into immune system pills or something like that. Some pills that you take for life, pretty much, and that helps with my wife's body won't reject the new kidney. Now, if all of that fails, sorry about it. Now, if all of that fails, the third thing that can happen is where I donate a kidney, it goes to a stranger, and then it kind of like creates a chain where I donate a kidney to someone, that person donates to somebody else, that person donates somebody else, and it's an endless chain that goes back to my wife. So I donate a kidney, someone donates to another person to another person, goes back and back and back and back all the way until it gets back to my wife. So my wife is 100% expected a kidney. Now it just depends how long it takes for the chain to go back to my wife, but I can always donate a kidney, it helps someone else, and then someone else helps someone else, and all the way around. So there's that way too. Third party, awful healthcare here in New York too. You must afford best specialists, which most people cannot. Instead, they give you all free healthcare for foreigners. Yeah, California, that's a big one for California. The hospitals give doctors financial incentives for recommending specialists. Yep, they do. That's why they go through primary. Whenever you want to get a specialist, it all goes through primary only. I don't know if it's like that in all states, but here in California, it's exactly how it is. So if you want to get a specialist, like let's say a rheumatologist, for instance, or a rheumatologist, endocrinologist, a liver specialist, I forgot what they're called, nephrologist, or anything like that, you have to go through your primary, and then your primary says, oh, well, we have a so-and-so in your area that you can go to. Well, they get an incentive for that. That's why it has to go through primary first before anywhere else. I mean, that's with most insurance. Now, if you have like something like 200 PPO or like super gold PPO through Aetna or Blue Cross Blue Shield or anything like that, where you can just go straight to through a specialist, then great, because you're getting what you pay for. You know, $1,000 a month is what that cost you out of pocket. You know, like there's this healthcare plan here in California that it's $1,500 a month, and that insurance is like the top of the top insurance, and you can get specialists, you can go to the doctor in so many different places, and everything is covered and all these other things. So it's really good insurance, but it's $1,500 a month each for, let's say, if you, your wife, you know, each. So that's like $3,000 a month, but it's like top-notch insurance, and it also has caps too, believe it or not, but mostly is like top-notch insurance. Oh no, my phone is at 6%. It says, yeah, same here. All the specialists have to go through a lousy, cheap healthcare center here. Yeah, exactly. It says my insurance forces me to go there, and then it's substandard care. Yeah, exactly right. That's exactly right. And the primaries just want to do a job of blank can do for release schedule. Yeah. Hospitals give doctors incentives. Yeah, that's pretty much how it works. All right, guys. My phone is at 5%. I don't want it to die in the middle of us talking, but thank you so much to everyone again that has been helping us through Zelle, through PayPal, through GoFundMe and stuff like that. If you're watching this for the first time, my wife has end-stage kidney failure. Type 5 is what they call it, but it's end-stage kidney failure. She is on dialysis. She also has liver disease, and right now she has a liver infection on top of liver disease. So she's dealing with all of that all at the exact same time. Our insurance is not helping at all, pretty much, and we do need a lot of help. So if you can help us, the link is in the description below. Thank you to everyone that has been helping us so far, and I've been updating everyone. So thank you, a big thank you from the bottom of my heart. Also, thank you for all the prayers. There's all the information for prayers and to help us out is in the description below. My wife's name is on there. Her condition is on there. So if you want to, you know, pray for my wife or in your churches and stuff like that, you know, thank you. Thank you for keeping her in your prayers. She's doing well. She's controlled now, you know, getting blood transfusions, dialysis, and all that good stuff. And hopefully tomorrow she'll come home, and I'll let you guys know. I'll update you guys in case she comes out, and, you know, we can talk, her, myself, and you guys. And thank you. Thank you for everything, guys. And oh, no, thank you so much. Your prayers. Your prayer, what is it? Was a Mata you? Pray. That's more than enough. Pray for her. Again, her name and everything is in the description below. Pray for her. It means so much, and it creates so many miracles. You know, the prayer of you guys is just amazing. So thank you. Thank you so much to everyone, and I hope to see you guys on the next update. Thank you for tuning in, and just gonna get a little bit of shut eye. You know, I have no choice. I can't be with my wife right now, but I'm texting her, and I'm, you know, and stuff like that, and she got in trouble because she was doing like the what is it called, Messenger, where I can see her. She got in trouble for that for some reason. So we're just texting right now, and we're playing games over the thing, and, you know, so we're still staying in communication, but I'm also letting her rest. But yeah, so guys, thank you so much. Thank you for all your help, all your prayers. If you're watching this after it got uploaded, thank you for your help. Thank you for your prayers. And if you'd like to help us, the link is all the information is in the description below. Thank you in advance, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys. Are you not allowed in the room? No, I'm not allowed in the room because she is in an older hospital, so it has 2 beds, and there's a lady there with her, another patient, and because of safety, because of HIPAA, because, you know, the lady doesn't, you know, they don't want the lady to freak out. I'm not allowed to be in there at night. I can only be in there during visiting hours, and I had to leave at 10. That's why I'm not there with her right now. She's not in a private room in this hospital. And the other ones, she was always in a private room, so I was always there. But unfortunately, this time she's not in a private room. She's there with another patient, another lady, and they both have similar problems. They're both on dialysis and stuff like that. So I can't be in there while she's getting her stuff done either. So, or talking to her doctor or anything like that. So, but thank you guys. Thank you for all your help. Again, right now I'm just staying at a hotel around the corner from my wife, from the hospital. But good night, guys, and I'll see you soon. God bless every single one of you guys. And I'll keep you guys updated. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, guys. Description below. Thank you.